Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Ilka. I'm an empath, and I just like doing these little talks on how I feel about things. My feelings, my intuition, my sensitivity, my Akashic record, my soul map legend. Sitting under my favorite tree like my shirt says, Lord, help me be the person my dogs think I am. I had to put this bumper sticker on a couple of my cars. Should get another one again. Anyway, someone I used to know made this for me. Has my insignia, my tag. I came up with this when I was about 9. It's an exclamation point and question mark to share the same dot. For me, from back here, it looks like a heart. And love is like electricity. You know, it's more of an expression of energy than a word. So, and plenty of people would tell me that they love me, but to their best, just because it was the best of their ability doesn't mean it was the right kind for me. I make no apologies. They just didn't do it right. They tried. I've done plenty of stuff wrong, you know, but everybody always gave me tough love. As an Aries, I was a little tomboy, you know. They always gave me tough love. Now I grow up and then people are like, why are you so tough to love? Well, I didn't love me for a long time, and now I love me, so I'm a little smoother around the edges now, softer around the edges. There's an ant cruising around on my monitor there. So, I was trying to decide if I was going to do a second video today, and when I turned on the music, Collective Souls, the first song started, so I was like, alright, I guess that is that. You know, I was doing some, by profession and education, I'm in IT. I took a $55,000 pay cut to hang out with Mom. Because I didn't have any other options, or I didn't see any other options that were in line with my spirit, so that's what I did for me, you know. That's what people think is so funny. They're like, you know, sometimes Mom gets in her indignant attitude, you know, like, I'm just here because you know, her astrology is in alignment in a kind of way, and she's hurt, and she starts declaring things like the only reason why she's in my life is for money or something. I don't know where she gets it. Because my earning potential is so much more in the career field of not hanging out with Mom. So, I don't know, the way people see things, it's just whatever makes them feel better, man. Whatever makes them feel better. And right now, people are just trying to feel better because I think there's shoot 'em up in Philly. I never cared to go to that place. It's just seedy and low vibey, and there's a lot of bad karma there. And now it's coming out, you know. Yeah. And all this corruption's being seen. All this, what's going on, huh? You know, with that dude that killed himself, you know, was succeeded after the attempt, you know. Should have been on super higher lit. He should have had it. Anyway, but that didn't work out so good. And all it's telling us is people don't do their jobs like you think they do. People are, you know, you put people in positions of authority and then they rest on their laurels, you know, on their job titles and stuff like that, and they pencil whip shit all the time, man. I saw it all the time. I saw it in the Air Force all the time. People would just sign off an inspection, just, you know, just to keep the numbers good, to make the commander look good, you know, but the equipment didn't get inspected, right? And how many times did that happen with airplanes? You know, they call it pencil whipping, you know, and there's freaking cops, because dude, in the military, dude, they aren't cops because they're freaking brilliant. They might be detectives because they have an ability that sets themselves up apart, but they're not freaking cops because they're freaking geniuses, you know. So that just raises question, all these elite, you know, these cops with these prestigious these college degrees, you know, and then they get assigned, well, maybe if they have an education, then they get assigned in the precinct that they're needed and desired the most, you know, where they can do the most, you know, cover up the most dirt, because, you know, people get greedy, and it's evident. The whole world has gotten greedy. The world, if there were not more greedy people on the planet right now, then the world would be different. And see, and it's begging for balance. It's just, the earth is just dying for balance. And the astrology is like, you've been given a chance after a chance after a chance to live in your highest self, and you're still being a freaking selfish bastard. So more chaos in your life, more chaos. Your world is going to turn upside down because you are not living to your fullest potential. And I'm not talking about third quarter profits. It has nothing to fucking do with it. I'm talking about being a decent human being and stop being a cog in the wheel. Anyone with the mentality that, well, we're just gonna do it this way because that's the way we've always done it. That's the definition of insanity. Policy after policy after policy just creates dissonance. There needs to be less policy, not more. Less rules, not more. People need to be held accountable for their behavior, and they are. Dude, who watched that show with that freaking dunce with his kids with the southern guy that just got indicted for being a freaking shady mofo? He and his wife, pretentious. Pretentious is when people live out loud and say, look at what a scumbag I am, and nobody has the guts to say it. Well, I see scumbags every day. I'm always like, well, you just take cuts? I gave a kid an education at the gas station who he pulled up after me. I was waiting. The kid was busy. I'm like, no, I'll be here when you're ready. And then the kid got back, turned around and then went to this other dude, right? And I was like, is that how your parents raised you? Said, because if it were me, I would have said, she was first. Yeah, but I guess that's the difference between you and me. Over there, getting what, you got someplace more important to be? You Mr. Big Shot? And and you know what the thing of it is he might think that I'm just some sort of crazy freaking dyke lesbian bitch, right? Man-hating bitch. I don't even care, but the thing is, next time he freaking goes and thinks he's gonna take cuts in front of somebody at a gas station, he's always gonna remember me. I make an impression. It's what I do. I make a lasting impression. And it's kind of funny because I've been a good example to my detriment. Who the fuck takes a $55,000? Who the fuck goes? Who does that? Me. Because I love my mom. I've come to love her. She's my best friend. And you take care of family. I just think it's so weird that so many people, you could soothe your own conscience, do whatever you want. But your parents, because my parents were an exception. They crafted. See, I got this because of my life and circumstance. Can you see this? These are all wood bits. Now these are all metal and machined metal, right? Every color of the rainbow, right? Rainbow color spectrum. This is a piece of wood. I love carpentry. I love it. I make wood. I'm gonna make dog beds and name them Dog on It, right? Because every sharp experience that I've ever had in my life has made me into this crafted me into the spirit that I am. And I'm not afraid to let anybody see it. I'm not afraid to show it. Speak truth. Yeah, I speak truth. People think I'm freaking a goofball. Is the ant gonna walk over? Oh, I thought we were gonna see the belly of an ant. I really thought he was gonna walk over where the... Oh, come back, please. Please. Where the camera is. Please. Maybe if I use my telepathic skills, he'll cooperate, because cooperation is nature's way. Anyway, I don't know, you see all the big moguls getting bigger and seedier, and I don't know, I never been a big old fan of that Jay-Z dude myself. It's just not my alignment, But I guess now is the time to release with love. Whatever, dude. Evil shit, get off my radar, man. I rebuke you. It's so funny. I used to make fun of people that talk like how I talk now. I used to make fun. I was like, you just need to get a job and find Jesus. I don't know. I never even knew what to call God and stuff like that. It was always weird to me because I'm like, God, it's just, God is such a masculine thing, and women are the freaking ultimate creators, so it just never even fucking, the incoherence of that is just, I've always bugged me. So, I've been real, and then my God was higher power, like the Gorman's fisherman, circa 1980s. And God always changes to me. It's just everybody's face. It's just us and it's just a melding of all of us. It's just us all mushed up together in our ultimate essence, People are trying to figure it out. People don't want to be scumbags, I don't think. I mean, it's just not fun anymore. It's got to be lonely. I think people are finding more gratification in finding outwardly joy in the value of their inner peace. My tongue just tripped all over itself 3 times. Stuck it. Anyway. What else was happening? Oh, more freaking. Ain't that some bullshit? That Ventura dude, that wrestler dude, who freaking got a police escort with his sirens to the airport to catch a flight or something. I mean, it's all that shit, it's all that good old boy shit, all these people that just watch it and go, hey man, that ain't fair. Hey man, that ain't fair. Hey man, that ain't fair. My city bill's up to $900 and I'd quit looking. And I haven't had running water since June of last year, so well over a year. We make do. I don't like it in the winter though. That just sucks because I'm pretty. I wash my hair outside, so when it's cold, it's cold, So I don't like it. And hopefully, we'll be moved on to Redden back by then. God willing, the creek don't rise. I'll have a wood stove, and I'll be able to go out and do these videos next to the river, the stream, and go to all different kind of locations, different freaking beautiful, magical places. Go to Mount Shasta. Ooh, ha. All right, I think that's all I got. Duped. Yeah, I get duped. But you know what? When I'm in my ego too, I get duped more because when I'm paying more attention to what I want, my desires and things, stuff like that, I miss things. But I always just take that stuff on to the next experience. And so, like, what I mean by that is, like, anybody that I meet for future reference that has the same name as anyone that I dealt with that I got duped, it's a red flag. Yeah. Because look at all the people, that are same name and that are pretty, they're a lot alike, kind of. There's a lot of average Joes, Joe. Average Joe. Marges, we've all kind of, the ant, happy-go-lucky, Marge, stereotypical. It's because same vibrational freak, same freak tribe. But people are getting it, and I explain it best to my ability, and I hope you all have a rad evening. Peace!